Hello, I'm Bill from Bill's Tools. In today's video, I'm going to do a teardown of my new Ratchet that I got from my father-in-law. Since they're getting rid of the house, he told me to go through the tool room, pick out a few tools, and he said pretty much he'll decide if he needs them or not, and I could take them. So there was the two Ratchets. I decided that I wanted this one. He said, sure, take it. It's a nice Ratchet. I can't find any information online though about this thing. I wish I could, because we have an RWYa and a little A on this side, and that's the only markings we have. And on the other side we have some K with some interesting little symbol. So is that a K and a W, or just a K and some symbol? I'm not sure. If anybody knows anything about this wrench, please let me know, because I'm trying to find out more about this. Okay. He also gave me some sockets, and these sockets say RWAB, and it's a 32mm. But besides the RWAB, SPMO Luben, made in Poland. They all say that, except for this is a 27mm. And this one has a little bit of rust on it, but I'll clean it up, so that's a pretty cool ratchet and socket. Here's a 30mm. These are the ones that looks like he used a lot of. This is a 14mm, and then this one is, which size is this? A 17. Those two look pretty well used. Here's an 18 and a 15, 13, another 15, and a 10. So I got some new sockets and a ratchet. On my other video, when I was checking out his tool room, I said it was a one-directional ratchet, which it is. It goes in one direction. It's not the easiest, and it seems like it's binding right here, but we'll have to open this up and see how it's operating. Maybe it's got some gunk in it, maybe it just needs to be cleaned, because by hand I can't move it. Now I have another ratchet, and it's moving with no problem this way because we have leverage. I mean, let's line them up evenly. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Boom, 1. Still haven't engaged yet. 2. Engage. Look at the movement. That's a pretty big swing. Okay. And to change direction, you just go to the other side. Okay, so this is the teardown we're going to do today. But first, I haven't opened up and seen all the tools I brought home. So this is a derby wrench made in Poland, drop forged steel. It's a 16 and 17mm. This is a Matador. It's made in Germany, an 11 and a 13, and it's a Mercedes-Benz factory wrench. A West Germany. The only thing we have on here is DIN 895. Now, didn't I just see a DIN on something? No. Okay. DIN 895. Except for I don't have the Matador brand on here. I have another DIN 895, Volkswagen symbol, Walter, West Germany, a 1719, and it's got Mercedes-Benz on it. Let's get further in to this. There's another DIN, another Walter, a 1013. Here's a Heiko, another DIN 895, West Germany, an 1113, another Mercedes-Benz. Now here is an interesting one, an RWK with a little T in this fancy symbol, a 12 and a 14, RWKT. Here's another RWKT. K, I can't tell if that's a KT or KI, a 10 and a 12. Another DIN, another Walter, a 10 and a 13. Now let's get into some bigger wrenches that I grabbed to add to my tools. There we go. Let's see what we got right here. Here's another one of these. We have an RWKT, a 24 and a 27 millimeter. Now this is a painted gray version of a RWKA. See, this is RWKT, RWKA, and there's a different symbol. Most of these tools are from communist Poland. So, even though these are the same sizes, these are actually probably different manufacturers making these wrenches. This one's a straight and this one's an angled. Or maybe the A stands for the straight and the little T stands for the offset. Here is one. I don't have a 36 millimeter wrench, so I figured this was pretty cool. But this is a chrome palladium, a Hobie, I think, or a Hoagie. I gotta Google that and find out what that is. It's a 36 and a 32 millimeter. It's a pretty nice wrench. And it's actually been used, so it's not like it's just a big wrench and it has never been used. There's marks inside from usage, and is that chipped or broken, or is that just design? No, it's just how it's, can't tell, but there's definitely usage in there. Now here's a 24 and a 22. And this is another RWKT wrench. I'm gonna have to get more info on these. And the last one, which is a 30 and a 32 RWKT, which seems to be like probably one of the big Polish wrench brands. Or it could just be, there's no brand, it's just the design and the shape. Not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. And I think that symbol is what was the brand, because if I remember correctly, there's something I read, and everything, the government came around and took all the brands pretty much away, and they all became like, it's hard to explain the word, but when they're no longer a separate entity, they're owned by the government, kinda. But these are my new tools from Europe. When I find out more about these, I'll let you know. But for now, for the main event, let's see what the interior of this Polish wrench looks like. I mean, got a little bit of rust on it, not much. It's got some grease around here, so it looks like it's been taken care of. So it's not like it just sits there and it's never been lubed. So let's get a rag or two out here. Hopefully we don't have to really do a full cleanup. Oop, they move easy, so this has definitely been taken apart and put back together several times. Let's see how many teeth are on this ratchet from somewhere around the 70s, I believe. My father-in-law said he purchased this. He doesn't speak any English, so communication's a little tough between me and him. Well, I mean, we've got grease in here, so it looks like it's one big paw on a spring. No balls to shoot at or anything? No. Okay. There's the gears. There's the paw. There's some gunky, greasy crap, whatever he used. But there's a clean paper towel. And he had another ratchet, had some orange like stuff coming out. It looked like he used Never Seas in a different ratchet, but you know what? They use whatever they can that's lubricant. That'll keep it going and keep it working. One thing I'm wondering about is I usually use Super Lube for my gears, but then I was cleaning and I stumbled into some chain lubrication for extreme riding conditions. And I'm pretty curious how this is going to work in a ratchet, but it's a high-performance synthetic lubrication for long-distance riding in wet weather conditions. Withstands extreme pressure like a ratchet would go through, and total repels water. Apply literally to chain, wipe off excess. And it's in another language. I'm wondering how that would make. I gotta do some research, but I'm wondering what kind of lubricant that would be for a ratchet. Oh, the paw. I mean, it's worn down, yes. You can definitely see metal on metal rubbing, but it's got its shape. Even this looks like it's in great condition. Lubricated, but not too much. I mean, that's in good condition. This has some like grease in there, but who knows what kind of grease and dirt and whatever other kind of crap is stuck in there, but whatever. And the backing plate, there's no seal, no nothing. Been on forever. It's even got some sharp metal from when they cut that. File that if I really want to, but why ruin the integrity of how it was once made? One thing I think I noticed, I think This was put in backwards. It's got this part that's deeper. I'm wondering. Flush. Not flush. Yep, I think it was put in backwards the last time he cleaned it. I mean, all this is a spring in the paw. So if that is the case, and that has to go the deep end through this way, that means the claw has to face that way. Okay. So there's a hole for the spring, or no? Nope, the spring just sits there. I mean, that looks really, really good. Okay. I'm going to use that to try to take a little bit of that grease that's on there off. This piece looks good, I'm not too worried about that. That noise you're hearing is my nice fan over there I got from Harbor Freight. Beginning of the summer, it's like 115 bucks. Thing is awesome. It's probably a little too much air for my little basement, but probably too much air for my shop. Okay. That's a serious engagement right there. In order for it to turn, it needs to force the paw. And it's not even like a little force. I mean, look at that. So we need to make sure that we have some serious lube on this. And look at the action we're getting here. And then once engaged, that's going to withstand a lot of force and pressure. Now, according to this, extreme pressure I mean, it's very thin. It's not thick, like if I was going to use super lube. This is more like a paste. It's a thicker lube. So I think that this might be a better lube for a situation like here, where lubrication is critical. The reason why I'm putting it here is because little drop or two in there. I'm going to see how this works. I'm even going to put it onto a different ratchet that I'm going to use every day. There you have it. I tore open this RWYa ratchet and we saw the internals. Let me know your opinion on using bike chain wet lubricant for extreme riding conditions on a ratchet. I've never done it. I'm gonna try it out because, well, what does it hurt? It's oil, it's a lubricant. And all I'm trying to do is make my tools work better. Might be weird, but hey, why not put a little oil on the outside too? Protect it from the elements. But okay, so now we've lubricated it by hand. It does move a little easier than it did for a second, but you saw its serious tooth. I had to make it move. Also, lubricant has to move around. I think a lot of it just came right out. Probably too thin. Let's work on breaking it in with the other ratchet. There we go. I'm wondering if this lubricant's a little too thin. But I mean, I know people who use motor oil. I've dunked ratchets in motor oil. I've used Zoom spout oil. I like using the super lube. But okay, it's going. I mean, this wasn't taken home for me to really use. This was taken home more because I like to collect tools. I may use it once or twice just to see what it's like. So as I went through my father-in-law's tool room, I was just trying to imagine different projects he was working on. Because one of these that he has, he's actually twisted. The whole piece in the middle was twisted. Right? He was putting a lot of torque on whatever he was trying to budge. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I'm Bill from Bill's Tools. Till next time. Wonder what kind of tool I'll play with or work apart or review? Hey, I'm not even sure yet. And I'm still trying to find if anybody knows. Is this a real Knipex? Found it at a market. My problem I'm having is 02-19, West Germany. Yeah, it says Knipex. But usually it would be 02-190. I mean, it's got a nice handle and everything. I haven't tried to cut anything with it. But I gotta look up more information on that. Till next time, I'm Bill. I'm out.